Hi guys and welcome back. For today's video, I'm thinking I kind of want to do some type of orangey, bluish, aqua type of look. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because when I was scrolling through Instagram, like I do every day of my effing life, I get really inspired. I love just looking at makeup looks, and I will actually type in a tag like summer makeup looks or blue makeup looks or pink makeup looks. I'll kind of do searches like that just to get me in the mood to film, get me inspired, and I'm loving the combination of orange and blue together. So that's kind of the direction I'm going to steer towards today. So if you would like to see what I come up with, then keep on watching. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the face, and for primer I'm going to use the One Heck of a Blot primer from Soap & Glory, one of my favorite primers. I use about a dime size amount and basically keep this just right in my T-zone just to control the oil and to fill in the pores in my problem areas. I had said in my last video, if I get 15 likes, mind you, 15 thumbs ups or 15 likes on a video is a decent amount for me. Because I know even though I get more views than that on a video, just the likes, not everybody's gonna hit a thumbs up or thumbs down, you know? So I had said in my last video, if I get 15 thumbs ups on that video, I will do a beauty room reveal. It's like over 15 now. Y'all are so funny. So I guess I will film that next. I hope y'all ain't disappointed, because it ain't really anything fabulous and extravagant and crazy like you've seen beauty room reveals, but for the people that want to see it, I'm going to do it. And actually, if you want to see it, make sure you let me know down below, just in case that was like a freak accident of all those likes. Comment down below and just let me know. Makeup room / YouTube room, because that's what it is. I'm also going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. It is 8:45 in the morning, and I'm on my second cup of coffee. Cannot start my day without my coffee. For foundation, I'm going to go with the foundation I haven't used in so long. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I was color matched in the store in the shade Vienna. Bam. I haven't used this in so long. What I like about this foundation is that it kind of only gives you about a half of a pump. So it doesn't give you like this big pump when you do it. So it's nice to just start out with a little bit and then work your way up and build it up to the coverage that you want. But I think this foundation is beautiful. And even though I have oily skin now, my review, I stated in it, it made me very oily and greasy, but I have found ways to make it work. So even though it does get a little oily on me, I have found ways to make this foundation work for my oily skin. So I'm not too worried about it. But let me go ahead and do my powder trick. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. The best drugstore powder out there in my opinion. And where's my Sigma brush? Here we go. Just take a little bit of this powder and put it right in my T-zone where I get oily. See, like, there's not much coming out. That's 2 pumps. That's 3 pumps. There's not a lot coming out here. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo. Any of you that are a Game of Thrones fan, or let's just say if you haven't watched Game of Thrones and or if you're watching it and you're not up to the last season, like episode 5, do not watch this part of the video. Speed it up. I don't want to be responsible for ruining it for you or telling you something that you haven't seen yet. So fast forward it, please. For those who are Game of Thrones fans, let's just say you've already watched it, because I'm late on the bandwagon, but I'm finally on the last season. Last night Cersei died, and I am very sad. Although, I was really hoping that Danny would have come and just gave it to her, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that would have been beautiful. But I think that's what we would have expected. So for her to die such like a boring death, it just wasn't expected, you know? So I think it's just kind of funny how she died, because I'm like, oh, I hope she comes in on that dragon and just gets her, you know? And then it's like, oh, how she died. I'm like, oh. I was actually sad that Jamie died too. Oh well. I mentioned something in my last video that I never went back to, and I totally forgot, but I had told you I was trying to save a lot of money. I'm doing so good about it. It's because we want to get the new it's the new fishing jet ski. It's like you can fish on this jet ski. It's built different. It's bigger than like a normal jet ski. Still is a jet ski, but it's like a fishing jet ski, because my husband loves to fish. So we're really saving up to buy that next year. We're hoping to buy it in the winter time when it's most likely on sale and places are trying to get rid of, you know, their stock or inventory or whatever, that they'll be cheaper. But we're trying to save up so that our monthly payments aren't as expensive, because you have to count in insurance, I think. Yeah, like insurance and storage and all that kind of stuff on top of your monthly payment. So I think it would be around, say we paid full price for it, around $400 a month. So I don't know, we just want to get the payment down, so we're trying to save a lot of money in order to get the payment down. It might not happen. It's just in talks right now. We're just trying to put back some money, so I'm really trying to save my money. And I feel like I've been doing so good. If you notice, I haven't gotten any new makeup products. I just I go through my stash. I literally shop my own stash every time I film. But I think reality too is that a majority of us, we shop our own stash every day. That's just reality of it. Not all of us can go out and buy new makeup all the time, and every new release. There's new releases all the time. So I'm like, you have to be a really special product for me to be like, I've got to go out and buy that product. I'm going to bronze with the Wet n Wild bronzer in Palm Beach Ready. Dang, I'm just doing my whole face. What am I doing? I haven't even done my eyes. I used to be so anal about doing my eyes first. And actually, I feel like some people are like, you absolutely 100% have to do your eyes first. That's how makeup is supposed to be. But then I'm like, there's no rules when it comes to makeup. You can do whatever you want, you know? So me starting with the face, I don't know. I just find it to be, like, I'm more careful when it comes to my eyeshadow. I like being sloppy when it comes to my eyeshadow, but sometimes I like it when I'm more controlled. Like when I have a more controlled area that I have to work in, it sometimes turns out better than me just going blech all over my face. Even when I do my makeup outside of YouTube or whatever, I've been doing my face first. Let me know if you do your face or you do your eyes first. I'm curious if it's like if a lot of people do their face first. Alright, for blush, I'm going to use the Pretty Vulgar blush in Hush Blush. Love this blush. It's so pretty. I had this Pride look in my head that I was going to do. And it had to do with, like, I did a look, was it last Halloween or the Halloween before? But anyway, where it looked like I had, like, paint splatter on my face. It was a clown or, like, a gesture or something. And I kind of wanted to do a similar look like I did, but just with like Pride colors. And then I saw basically the same thing on Instagram, and it really bummed me out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like I totally thought I came up with that. Then I'll feel like I have to give credit, which I don't care giving credit. I'll give credit if I completely do somebody else's look or whatever. It doesn't matter. But it's just like, man, but I thought I came up with that, you know? But I feel like if I didn't give credit, then it would look like I'm just straight up like stealing somebody's look, and I don't want to do that, you know what I mean? So speaking of people that steal other people's looks, I'm going to use the James Charles palette today. It is dirty AF. I'm going to go ahead and start off with this blue shade right here and just start building it up in my crease and, you know, the general stuff. Now I'm going to go in just with a little bit of this shade right here and just wiggle it back and forth. Whoa. Wiggle it back and forth just on like the top of that eyeshadow, just so we can blend it out more. Now I'm going to go in with this darker blue right here and just kind of place that right on my eyelid. I think I'm just going to use the same brush, but just bring it down so it gradually gets darker. Starting more so in the center and bringing it up because I'm going to go in with a lighter shade on the inner part. But I want to kind of marry these two together, so I'm bringing it up in my crease. Now I'm going to go in with a more fluffy kind of pointed tip brush like this and just kind of blend right into the crease. All right, now I'm going to go in with that really pretty light aqua shade, shimmer shade right here, and just put that on the inner part of my eyelid. Apparently I cannot multitask and like talk to you guys at the same time when I'm doing this. I apologize. It's like I have to get in the zone and concentrate. So I'm sorry. All right, now I'm just gonna go back in with that fluffy brush I just used to blend everything and just kind of blend the edges of that shimmer shadow. It looks so much brighter over here. I don't know why. It helped a little bit. Whatever. Then I think for the inner corner, hold on, let me get my coffee. I think for my inner corner, I'm going to go ahead, oh my goodness. I'm going to go ahead with this orangish shade down here. This palette is so big. For my lower lash line, I think I'm going to go ahead back into this shade right here. I just grabbed my cell phone to look in the mirror. What is wrong with me? Now I'm just going to blend the bottom here. I had a little bit of that orange left over. I don't know if that's really going to do anything or not. But it doesn't look like it. Take a bigger fluffy brush. Oop, not you. You're too big. This one right here. This will be good. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face. Why not? Which really isn't much. I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Highlight in Precious Petals. So now what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and pop my lashes on, do my brows, and come back for lips, and then we are done. Okay, so I have my House of Lashes Iconic Lights on and my brows, and I've been doing my brows a little different. Are we liking how I'm doing my brows? Are they too thick? What do you guys think? I'm getting better. I'm using like a different technique and setting my brows every time, because sometimes, I'll admit, I wouldn't set my brows, but setting my brows is making a huge difference. Huge difference. For lips, I'm going to start with the NYX lip pencil in Nude Pink. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Milani matte lip cream in Adorable. And then I'm going to top it with the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in Tease. I'm going to put it more so in the middle and then blend it. And then I'm going to set my set my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Alright, so that is it for this makeup look. I find it to be pretty simplistic actually, at least in my opinion, using, what was it, 3 different blues or 3 different eyeshadows and then the pop of orange on the inner corner. Not too bad, really, for me, because we all know I like to use 46 different eyeshadows. So this was more toned down? No? Maybe not? Just me? Got it. So before I end this video, again, let me know if you do want to see a makeup / YouTube room reveal. I'll film it, not a big deal to me. It might be fun to film. I could probably film it on my GoPro just so you guys can see my actual setup, because I don't mind helping other people out that want to start YouTube. My setup is probably a little more elaborate than what you need to start with. I think I said that in my previous video. But for me, it's good enough, and I like my setup. I just wish I could keep it up all the time, but that's not that big of a deal, I guess, because I do love doing YouTube. So if I have to set everything up, tear it down, I do it. So let me know down below. That is it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.